strike! This player seems to be getting warmed up. Going for a turkey. Pins 1, 3, and 6 to convert. Got pins 3 and 6. Look, to be honest, there's some cleaning up to do. Got pins 6, 9, and 10. Let go of everything. Attempt to fix it now. Hard. Leave. Waiting at the deck. There's something to learn from that. Picking up pins 1, 2, and 4. Funky spare. I loved how the pins fell last time, but Barney Rubble would be more than welcome. Far out. Strike. Triple points at stake. The crowd demands a 3-bagger. Got pin 7. Dusting it off. Some cleaning up to do. Cleared that one. Trying to convert, dreaded. Leave. Beautiful. Last throw, pins went down and stayed down. A rhino attempt is on. Good. Continuing after some heavy-duty frames. I'm all in for a turkey. Trying to pick up the 10th pin. Beautiful. Cleared that one. The 8th pin to convert. Snazzy. Cleaned up on that one. Let's see how the second throw goes. Got the first pin and the second pin. Going strong with a strike. I really like the last throw. Is it going to be a double? Ouch. That didn't go as planned. Rolling with hard lead. Cleared that one. Oh, so close. Pin 10 must be dealt with now. Cleanup. So close. The 10th pin to convert. Cleared that one. So close. Pin 3 to convert. Spare. Strike! Getting ready for a spare attempt. Yes! Trying to repeat the strike from last frame. The goal for this throw can only be a double. Ouch. That didn't go as planned. Cleaning up hard. Leave. Pins 2, 5, and 7 is looming at the other end of the lane. Great. Whoa. Killer shot. Trying to repeat the strike from last frame. Will we see a Barney Rubble? Beautiful strike. This player seems to be getting warmed up. This could end up in a three-bagger. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There's some cleaning up to do. Spare. Look, to be honest, there's some cleaning up to do. Yummy. Continuing from a strike on last frame. Everyone wants to see a Barney Rubble. Rolled it, Rhino. Pins are getting a beating, trying to make it a three-bagger. Continuing with the seventh pin. Great, cleared that one. A stunning strike. Trying to start a streak. Here's a go for a Barney Rubble. You know, sometimes it's like this, getting ready for a spare attempt. Clean up. Bam! Shot a strike. Cranking the engine now. I hope we'll see a Barney Rubble. Great. Hold on to your hats. Trying to make it a turkey. Pins 7 and 9 must be dealt with now. Got pin 9. Continuing with ugly lead. Got pins 2, 5, 8, and 9. Can this be fixed? Pin 10 needs cleaning. What a spare! That seemed to lack some pin action. The head pin and the second pin to convert. Snazzy! Cleared that one. Hey, there's something to learn from that. We are continuing with Stinky Lead. Herky cleared that one. Yikes. It's hard getting ready for a spare attempt. Snazzy! Spare! Continuing from a strike on last frame, a double or a mental breakdown. Let's watch. That's it. Continuing after some heavy-duty frames, here's a go for a three-bagger. So close. Getting ready for a spare attempt. Good spare. Yes! Is another strike coming? I hope we'll see a double. Almost. The second pin to convert. Cleaned up on that one well. Oh, so close. Continuing with the 10th pin. Yummy. Cleanup. Oh, so close. Pin 7 needs cleanup. Cleanup. So close. Rolling with pin 7. Cleanup. Scored a strike. Moving on from a strike on previous attempt. I wouldn't be surprised to see a double. Almost. The second pin to clean up. Nice. Cleared that one. Cleaned up the strike. This player seems to have hard-earned strike. This be the start for a streak. Here's a go for a Barney Rubble. Herky strike. This player seems to be getting warmed up. A 3-bagger or not, we'll see. Pins 1 and 2 waiting at the deck. Snazzy spare. That's a strike. Trying to start a streak. We'll see a double. Here we are, continuing with hard leave. Got pins 1, 2, and 5. Trying to smack down the bucket. The 5th pin and 9er to pick up. Magnificent pickup. Got a strike. Last throw. Pins went down and stayed down. The sight is fixed on a double. A pleasing strike. The plane is about to fly. A turkey or a total meltdown. Which will it be? That was less than perfect. Pin 7 needs cleaning. Cleared that one. Look at that. I really love watching this play. Delicious strike. The previous throw was great. Here's a shot for a rhino. That left something to be desired. A double wood needs cleaning. Oh, so close. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There's some cleaning up to do. Funky cleared that one. Strike has landed. Great roll on last frame. Here's an attempt to get a Barney Rubble. So close. As you can see, bowling is hard. Pin 10 to pick up. Yummy. Cleaned up on that one well. A pleasing strike. Last throw, pins went down and stayed down. Here's a shot for a double. It came down to this. Dreaded leave to clean up. Got pin 9. So close. Pin 6, waiting at the deck. Yummy. Clean up. The 4th pin and the 7th pin needs cleaning. Snazzy. Pick up. That was bad. Trying to pick up the head pin and 5er. Got pin 1. So close. Let's see how the second throw goes. Spare. Beautiful. Let's see what happens next. Is it going to be a Barney Rubble? Good. Hold on to your hats. Here's a serious attempt for a 3-bagger. Rolling with a dime store. Got pin 5. So close. This calls for concentration. Pin 8 to convert. Pick up. The 10th pin is looming at the other end of the lane. Cleaned up on that one well. Funky strike. Moving on from a strike on previous attempt. I wouldn't bet my life on a double. Cleaning up pins 1 and 2. Going strong with a strike. The earlier frame was beautiful. One more strike to Rhino. What a strike. The machine has started. This player is going for a 3-bagger. Trying to convert pins 1, 2, and 4. The beautiful pickup. Beautiful, beautiful performance. Let's see how the second throw goes. Got pins 1, 4, and 7. You see that? That ended up in the gutter. Yeah. Trying to pick up the full formation. Pick up. Rolled it. Strike. The last roll proved decisive. Here's a shot for a Barney Rubble. Boom! That's a strike. The plane is about to fly. Here we are, trying to make it a turkey. A pleasing turkey. The engine is running. The sight is fixed on a 4-bagger. Oh, so close. Let's see how the second throw goes. Gorgeous spare. Whew, that didn't go as planned. Cleaning up, pin 7. Spare. A small mistake there. The 10th pin, waiting at the deck. Pickup. Far out. Strike. The pin action on last throw was beautiful. One more strike to a double. What? This player seems to be getting warmed up. Will we see our turkey? Beautiful. Hold on to your hats. Will we see a ham bone? pleasing home run. There's never enough of this. That was bad. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There's some cleaning up to do. Cleaned up on that one well. Herky. Let's see what happens next. This could end up in a double. Hard-earned strike. It's been strong. Few frames from this player. Going for it, a turkey. Snazzy strike. Continuing after some heavy-duty frames. Next up is a four-bagger. A stunning strike. Excitement is growing. This could end up being a five-bagger. Rolled a strike. It's getting hot in here. Wild turkeys or not, we'll see. A pleasing six-pack. I don't know about you, but I'm getting excited here. It would be crazy to see a seven-bagger. Got pins 3, 4, 6, and 10. Rolling with smelly lead. Delicious strike. Let's see what happens next. The goal for this throw can only be a Barney Rubble. Bam! Shot a double. The engine is running. I hope we'll see a three-bagger. So close. I hope this roll will be better. And 2 to convert. Nice spare. What a shot. Pins 1, 2, and 7 to pick up. Nice. Cleaned up on that one well. Pin 10, waiting at the deck. Cleared that one. Herky strike. I loved how the pins fell last time. I'm all in for a double. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There's some cleaning up to do. Got the head pin. That's it. Now we'll see an attempt to start a streak. Next up is Rhino. Just incredible. Bad leave. Needs cleaning. So close. Trying to convert the 10th pin. Cleanup. Trying to pick up pins 3 and 6. Picking up tired. Leave. Got the 4th pin and the 8th pin. Oh, so close. That seemed to lack some pin action. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There's some cleaning up to do. Getting ready for a spare attempt. What a spare! trying to pick up pins 1 and 5. That was bad. Continuing with pin 2. UT full cleaned up on that one well. Far out. Strike. Superb performance earlier. It would be crazy to see a double. Stinky. Leave. Must be dealt with now. Let's see what happens next. I hope we'll see a double. A dime store to convert. Almost. The 4th pin to convert. Beautiful pickup. Pins 1, 2, and 4 to pick up. The 10th pin is looming at the other end of the lane. Perky spare. Pins 6, 9, and 10 to pick up. Got the 9th pin. So close. Getting ready for a spare attempt. Good spare. That left room for improvement. Trying to pick up horrible leave. Got pins 1, 3, and 6. Wow. Ooh, the earlier frame was nice and clean. I really hope we'll see a double. Up in the game with a strike. The engine is running. The sight is fixed on the 3-bagger. We're moving on, cleaning up a dime store. Got the 5th pin. So close. Let's see how the second throw goes. Cleared that one. Got him. Strike. The last roll from this player looked awesome. It would be crazy to see a double. Continuing with smelly leave. Got pins 2, 8, and 10. Trying to convert pins 1, 2, and 4. Spare. The last roll from this player looked awesome. I really hope we will see a Rhino. Look, to be honest, there's some cleaning up to do. Yummy. Nice. Killer shot. Let's see how the second throw goes. Sumptuous. Cleaned up on that one. strike. Now, we'll see an attempt to start a streak. I wouldn't be surprised to see a double. That was bad. Pins 1, 2, and 4 to pick up. Magnificent. Cleaned up on that one. There's some cleaning up to do. Got the 8th pin. No way! I really like that last throw. A double or total meltdown. Let's see. That was bad. Picking up 6er and the 10th pin. Lively pin action in the previous frame. A Barney Rubble or a total meltdown. Which will it be? Oh, gutter took it. The full deck to convert. Cleaned up on that one. Got pins 5, 6, 8, and 10. Trying to smack down bad lead.
Yeah.
Let's see how the second throw goes. Pickup. That's a strike. The earlier frame was beautiful. The crowd demands a rhino. Can this be fixed? Picking up pins 6 and 7. Got pin 6. Yeah! The previous throw was great. Is it going to be a Barney Rubble? Yeah! Chance to get triple points. The crowd demands a 3-bagger. Oh, so close. Look, to be honest, there's some cleaning up to do. Pickup. So close. That was less than perfect. Getting ready for a spare attempt.
Bro.
Come on. Gorgeous. Cranking the engine now. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Barney Rubble. Pleasing Barney Rubble. The engine is running. One more strike to a 3-bagger. What a turkey. Continuing after some heavy-duty frames. A home run would make this place go crazy. A pleasing ham bone. Right here. Here's how you stand out from the rest. Cranking the engine now. Here's a go for a double. Hard-earned double. The machine has started. Looking for a 3-bagger. You hear that? The engine is running. The goal for this throw can only be a 4-bagger. So close. Cleaning up. Pin 7. Wow. Delicious. Cleaned up on that one well. Let's see how the second throw goes. Got pins 4 and 7. Almost. Pin 10. Waiting at the deck. Sumptuous. Cleanup. I loved how the pins fell last time. The crowd demands a double. Oh, so close. Here we are, continuing with pin 10. Cleared that one. That left room for improvement. Trying to pick up pins 2 and 5. Got fiver. Let's see how the second throw goes. Got the second pin. Wow. The last roll proved decisive. I wouldn't bet my life on a double. Almost. As you can see, it's not easy. The 10th pin must be dealt with now. Great spare. Magnificent strike. The pin action on last throw was beautiful. It would be crazy to see for Barney Rubble. Pins are getting a beating. I wouldn't bet my life on a 3-bagger. The UT full going strong. Here's a serious attempt for the ham bone. Almost. Pin 7 to convert. Spare. So close. The 10th pin needs cleaning. Clean up. Far out. Strike. The pin action on last throw was beautiful. Here's a go for a Barney Rubble. That was less than perfect. Cleaning up the first pin. Magnificent spare. Strike has landed. Is another strike coming? A double would make this place go crazy. Going strong with a strike. Nice. The engine is humming. This could end up in a turkey. So close. Beautiful, beautiful performance. Sad. Leave to clean up. Oh, so close. Cleaning up the 7th pin. Sumptuous. Cleaned up on that one well. Pins 1, 2, and 4 is looming at the other end of the lane. Pick up. Ooh, the earlier frame was nice and clean. A Barney Rubble would make this place go crazy. Yes, a pleasing strike. Pins are getting a beating. The goal for this throw can only be a 3-bagger. Far out. 3-bagger. It's been strong for a few frames from this player. The crowd demands a home run. The 4th pin to convert. What a cleanup. That's a strike. The last roll proved decisive. The goal for this throw can only be a double. Yeah! Waiting to see yet another great throw. A 3-bagger or total meltdown. That seemed to lack some pin action. Bad. Lead must be dealt with now. Cleared that one. This never happens to her. Oh, so close. The 7th pin to convert. Yummy. Cleaned up on that one well. Ow! The earlier frame was beautiful. A rhino is the goal for this throw. What a Barney Rubble. The game is on. For turkey or not, we'll see. Oh, so close. Oh, that left something to be desired. Getting ready for a spare attempt. Yummy cleanup. Got it. Strike. Trying to start a streak. A rhino would make this place go crazy. Oh, so close. The 10th pin to pick up. Cleared that one. So close. Trying to pick up pin 3. Yummy pickup. Look at that. Let's see what happens next. I'm all in for a double. Trying to convert pins 4, 6, and 7. Nope, no luck with that one. Scored a strike. The last roll from this player looked awesome. One more strike to a double. Heavy leave needs cleaning. Got 6 and the 10th pin. This is what makes watching bowling so exciting. Oh, so close. The 3rd pin to pick up. Clean up. Look at that. Let's see what happens next. This player is going for a Barney Rubble. Only a killer shot can clean up the 2nd and the 10th pin. Swing, key, yes! That was a much-needed killer shot. Can this be fixed? A killer shot is needed to clean up pins 4, 7, and 9. So close. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There's some cleaning up to do. Gorgeous cleared that one. Pins 1, 2, and 5 waiting at the deck.
Wow.
Got pins 1 and 2. Cleaned up a strike. Last throw, pins went down and stayed down. Here's a shot for a double. So close. The hit did not seem perfect. Let's see how the 2nd throw goes. Funky. Cleaned up on that one well. Oh my gosh! Did that just happen? Getting ready for a spare attempt. Cleared that one. It's a strike. Great roll on last frame. A double or not. We'll see. What a... Excitement is growing. Next up is a 3-bagger. go for a pickup. Beautiful spare. Magnificent strike. The last hit was very effective, trying to make it a Barney Rubble. Going on, pins 2, 7, and 8 is looming at the other end of the lane. Heavy lead to convert. Got pins 4 and 7. Pins 1, 2, and 7 to convert. Magnificent cleanup. Pins 1, 3, and 9 to convert. Got the third pin. As you can see, bowling is hard. Let's see how the second throw goes. Got pin 2. So close. Fiver to pick up. Pick up. Pins 1, 3, and 9 waiting at the deck. Got the king pin and the 9th pin. That's a strike. I hope to see another strike in a row from this player. I really hope we'll see a double. Great. You hear that? The engine is running. This player is going for a turkey. Oi! Can this be fixed? Trying to convert the 10th pin. Cleared that one. Pins 5 and 9 to convert. Delicious spare. Oh, so close. Moving on, continuing with pin 4. Swanky cleaned up on that one well. Good. Ooh, the earlier frame was nice and clean. A rhino or a mental breakdown. Let's watch. The 8th pin is looming at the other end of the lane. Magnificent spare. I hope this roll will be better. Picking up, leave. Got the first pin and the 4th pin. Pins 1, 2, and 4 to pick up. Cleared that one. Really? Tired. Leave to convert. Spare. Trying to smack down pins 1, 3, and 6. Pins 3 and 6 to pick up. Nice, cleared that one. Almost. And now it's the time to go for a pickup. Wow, delicious. Cleaned up on that one well. Snazzy, strike. Lively pin action in the previous frame. I hope we'll see a double. Pin 7 to convert. Spare. Trying to convert the bucket. Cleaned up on that one well. Strike has landed. Now we'll see an attempt to start a streak. I wouldn't bet my life on a double. Got it? Strike! The streak is on. A three-bagger. Attempt is on. Here we go. That's it. We are at it now. Looking for a home run. Tired. Leave to convert. Got pin 1. Pins 1, 2, and 4. Waiting at the deck. So close. That seemed to lack some pin action. Let's see how the second throw goes. Cleaned up on that one well. That left room for improvement. Getting ready for a spare attempt. Pickup. Yes, a pleasing strike. The last roll from this player looked awesome. Here's a go for a double. I hope the streak goes on. A turkey would make this place go crazy. Beautiful strike. Chance to get triple points. The sight is fixed on a ham bone. The engine is humming. This could end up in a fiver. There's something to learn from that. Pins 1, 5, and 7 to clean up. Spare. Herky. The last throw of this player was like it. A double would make this place go crazy. Got a double. The streak is on. A three-bagger. Attempt is on. Here we go. Stinky. Leave. Needs cleaning. Pickup. I really love watching this player. Rolling with dreaded. Leave. Got pins 3, 5, 8, and 9. Almost. The sun doesn't always shine. Pin 7 to convert. Magnificent. Cleaned up on that one. Pins 1, 2, and 4 must be dealt with now. Got the fourth pin. so close. The sun doesn't always shine. Continuing with the 10th pin. Cleared that one. Scored a strike. The last roll proved decisive. One more strike, too. For Barney Rubble.
Come on.
The sun doesn't always shine. The 4th pin to convert. Perky cleanup. Got pins 4, 7, and 8. Cleaning up ugly. Leave. Really? Attempt to fix it now. Sixer. And the 10th pin to convert. Pickup. Pin 10 needs cleaning. Spare. I really like the last throw. I wouldn't be surprised to see a double. It's time to dust it off. Pins 1, 2, and 4 must be dealt with now. Clean up. Strike! The last roll proved decisive. This could be a double. Okay, that seemed to lack some pin action. Pins 1, 2, and 4 to clean up. Oh, come on! Wow. Continuing from a strike on last frame. I really hope we will see a Barney Rubble. Almost. Okay, that seemed to lack some pin action. Getting ready for a spare attempt. What a pickup! Gorgeous. Strike. Last throw. Pins went down and stayed down. I wouldn't be surprised to see a double. Great. The machine has started. Next up is a 3-bagger. Continuing with a strike. We are at it now. Here's a serious attempt for a home run. Pins 1, 2, and 8 must be dealt with now. Cleanup. What? Now we'll see an attempt to start a streak. The sight is fixed on a Barney Rubble. Ooh, a small mistake there. Getting ready for a spare attempt. I really love watching this player. They're incredible. Magnificent. Continuing after awesome strike. I hope we'll see a Barney Rubble. Not gonna worry about it. Going on. Trying to smack down the 10th pin. Cleaned up on that one well. Now we'll see an attempt to start a streak. One more strike, too. A double. Oh, a disappointing gutter. Trying to smack down the full rack. Cleaned up the strike. I really like the last throw. This could end up in a double. Continuing with a Barney Rubble. Warm-up is definitely done now. Here's a serious attempt for a turkey. Uh-oh, no luck with that one. Trying to convert pins 4, 7, and 9. A hard-earned strike. The previous throw was great. This could be a Barney Rubble. Pins 1, 2, and 8 needs cleaning. Funky spare. Wow, delicious strike. I really like that last throw. One more strike to a Barney Rubble. Funky. Triple points at stake, going for a 3-bagger. Almost. Rolling with pin 2. Cleanup. The last roll proved decisive. Here's a go for a Barney Rubble. Cleaned up a double. It's been strong for a few frames from this player. The goal for this throw can only be a turkey. A stunning strike. Continuing after some heavy-duty frames. Next up is a home run. Ho-ho! I think we all want to see this one play out well. A 5-bagger would make this place go crazy. That was bad. Getting ready for a spare attempt. Spare. No way! Ouch. That didn't go as planned. Pin 10, waiting at the deck. Gorgeous. Cleared that one. That seemed to lack some pin action. Now it's the time to go for a pickup. Let's see this. Cleared that one. Trying to pick up pins 1, 3, and 9. The last hit was very effective. Everyone wants to see a double. You know, the sun doesn't always shine. Leave. Waiting at the deck. Spare. I really love watching this player. I really like the last throw. One more strike to a Rhino. So close. Pin 1 to clean up. Clean up. The 10th pin to convert. Gorgeous. Cleared that one. Trying to convert pins 1, 2, and 4. Ah! Hard lead needs cleaning. Almost. Trying to pick up pin 4. Sumptuous pickup. That's it. Great roll on last frame. It would be crazy to see a Rhino. Picking up pins 1, 2, and 4. Pins 6, 9, and 10 needs cleaning. Beautiful cleanup. Snazzy strike. The previous throw was great. I really hope we'll see a Barney Rubble. The 10th pin waiting at the deck. Cleanup. Roll the strike. Moving on a strike from a previous attempt. The crowd demands a double. Good. The game is on. Looking for a turkey. Look at that. The plane is about to fly. Everyone wants to see a ham bone. Moving on, the dinner bucket to clean up. Got pins 5 and 9. Snazzy strike. The last roll from this player looked awesome. Is it going to be double? Pins 1, 2, and 4 to pick up. The gutter took it. So close. Pin 10 needs cleaning. Clean up. So close. Let's see how the second throw goes. Continuing on, and now it's the time to go for a pickup. Good. The 8th pin needs cleaning. Pickup. Let's see how the second throw goes. Will this be a start for a streak? The goal for this throw can only be a Barney Rubble. As you can see, it's not easy. Pins 1, 2, and 4 to convert. Great spare. Oh, so close. Trying to convert pin 7. Pick up. Almost. Trying to pick up pin 8. Spare. Continuing with the 10th pin. Spare. Nice. A stunning strike. The previous throw was great. Trying to make it a double. Good strike. Looking forward to this throw. Here's a serious attempt for a 3-bagger. Yes! Delicious strike. Continuing after awesome strike. Strike 2, Rhino. So close. There's something to learn from that. Pin 10 to convert. Good, cleared that one. Pins 1, 2, and 4 to convert. Some more pin action is needed. We are continuing with the 7th pin. Won it. Cleared that one. Pins 1 and 2 needs cleaning. Cleaned up on that one well. Sumptuous strike. The earlier frame was beautiful, but Barney Rubble would be more than welcome. Rolling with the 8th pin. Great cleanup. Cleaned up a strike. Cranking the engine now. Next up is a double. Strike has landed. The game is on. It would be crazy to see a 3-bagger. Oh, so close. Picking up pin 5. Great pickup. So close. Cleaned up strike. Trying to repeat the strike from last frame. Trying to make it a rhino. Yeah! You hear that? The engine is humming. A 3-bagger attempt is on. The dinner bucket to convert. Got pins 5 and 8. Let's see how the second throw goes.
Not really sure what's going on with this laser.
Funky spare.
I swear it's doing that more than it used to.
Rolling with pins 1, 2, and 4. Rolling with bad leave. Got the 4th pin. Shot it, strike. This could be a start for a streak. Everyone wants to see a Barney Rubble. This calls for concentration. Rolling with the 7th pin. Cleared that one. Far out. Strike. Lively pin action in the previous frame. I'm betting for a double. Hey, it's time to dust it off. Let's do this. A bucket waiting at the deck. Got the 4th pin. Okay, that seemed to lack some pin action. Pins 1, 2, and 4 to convert. trying to smack down pin 7. Spare. Roll, strike. Lively pin action in the previous frame. This could end up a double. Moving on. Heavy. Leave to convert. Got the first pin. I hope this roll will be better. Pin 10 is looming at the other end of the lane. Pick up. A washout to convert. Shot, strike. Cranking the engine now. A double is in the making. What a strike. The points are soaring, but can this continue? Here's a go for it, a 3-bagger. I hope this roll will be better. Trying to smack down pins 1, 2, and 4. What a cleaned up on that one well. Here we are, continuing with bad leave. Got pins 3, 4, 5, and 7. Really? The 10th pin must be dealt with now. Beautiful spare. Oh, so close. Getting ready for a spare attempt. Snazzy. Cleared that one. Shot it, strike. Beautiful strike on last frame. Here we are, trying to make it a double. Moving on, trying to smack down the 10th pin. Spare. A stunning strike. I really like the last throw. I'm all in for Barney Rubble. Almost. Pin 10 to convert. Clean up. Pins 4, 6, and 7 is looming at the other end of the lane. Continuing with pins 6 and 10. Delicious cleanup. Almost. The 10th pin is looming at the other end of the lane. Spare. Almost. Some more pin action is needed. Rolling with the 10th pin. Sumptuous spare. Oh, so close. Yes, a pleasing strike. The pin action on last throw was beautiful. Here's a serious attempt for a Barney Rubble. Going on, getting ready for a spare attempt. Pick up. it's not easy. Pins 1, 2, and 4 to pick up. Got the second pin and the fourth pin. Pins 1, 2, and 4 is looming at the other end of the lane. Swanky cleanup. Scored a strike. Cranking the engine now. A double would make this place go crazy. Oh, so close. The second pin needs cleaning. Cleanup. Stunning strike. The earlier frame was beautiful. I hope we'll see a double. Far out. Barney Rubble. Pins are getting a beating. This player is going for a three-bagger. Funky. Nice. The engine is humming. This could end up in a ham bone. Cleaning up the 10th pin. Swanky cleanup. Darn. This player is becoming my idol. Oh, so close. It's time to dust it off. Rolling with Sixer. Herky cleaned up on that one well. Trying to pick up pin 10. Cleared that one. Rolled a strike. I hope to see another strike in a row from this player. Is it going to be a Barney Rubble? The hit did not seem perfect. Pins 1 and 2 must be dealt with now. Spare. Pins 1, 2, and 4 waiting at the deck. Pins 1, 2, and 4 to clean up. Got pin 4. Oh, so close. The 10th pin must be dealt with now. Swanky cleaned up on that one. And that's a strike. Is another strike coming? Next up is a Rhino. Oh, so close. That left something to be desired. Trying to smack down in 8. Spare. Going strong with a strike. Now, we'll see an attempt to start a streak. This player is going for a double. Oh, so close. It came down to this. The 7th pin needs cleaning. What if the last roll proved decisive? I really hope we'll see a Barney Rubble. So close. Wow, bowling is hard. Getting ready for a spare attempt. Swanky cleared that one. Cleaned up a strike. The pin action on last throw was beautiful. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Rhino. Continuing with pins 1, 2, and 5. Got the first pin. Oh! earlier frame was nice and clean. I hope we'll see a double. That's a Barney Rubble. Looking forward to this throw. Here's a shot for a turkey. Oh, so close. Rolling with the 6 pin. What a cleaned up on that one well. So close. Rolling with the 6th pin. Pickup. Beautiful strike. Continuing after awesome strike, a double or a mental breakdown. Let's see. Can this be fixed? Getting ready for a spare attempt. Got pins 1 and 2. Like that. This could be a start for a streak. A Barney Rubble or not. We'll see. Dusting it off now. Cleaning up. Pins 1 and 9. The earlier frame was beautiful. I hope we'll see a double. Great. The engine is running. I really hope we'll see a 3-bagger. That was less than perfect. Pins 2 and 5 is looming at the other end of the lane. Oh, so close. Pin 8 to convert. Pickup. Trying to smack down pins 1, 3, and 6. Got the 3rd pin and 6er. Can this be fixed? 5er and the 9th pin waiting at the deck. Yummy spare. Shot it, strike. Not gonna worry about it. Going on. Let's see how the second throw goes. Cleared that one. Yeah! The last roll proved decisive. Looking for a Barney Rubble. Herky. We are at it now. Here's a shot for a 3-bagger. So close. Let go of everything. Attempt to fix it now. Pin 7 needs cleaning. Almost. A small mistake there. Continuing with the 7th pin. What a cleaned up on that one well. Hard-earned strike. The pin action on last throw was beautiful. A Barney Rubble would be more than welcome. Beautiful strike. This player seems to be getting warmed up. Will we see a turkey? Smelly Lee is looming at the other end of the lane. Got pin 10. Getting ready for a spare attempt. Nice, cleared that one. Oh, so close. The 10th pin to clean up. What if cleaned up on that one well? A strike. Lively pin action on the previous frame. Double would make this place go crazy. Dreaded leave is looming at the other end of the lane. Got pins 2, 4, and 7. Trying to pick up the head pin and the second pin. Herky spare. Yummy strike. Lively pin action on the previous frame. Here's a go for a double. Almost. Trying to pick up pin 7. Pickup. Good strike. Ooh, the earlier frame was nice and clean. Trying to make it a double. Almost. That left something to be desired. The 8th pin must be dealt with now. Funky spare. Pin 7 is looming at the other end of the lane. Magnificent cleanup. So close. That left something to be desired. Getting ready for a spare attempt. Swanky cleanup. Trying to pick up pins 1, 3, and 6. Cleared that one. Oh, so close. What a show. Almost. Cleaning up pin 7.
Oh boy.
Straight to the gutter. Yes! The previous throw was great. Hey, everyone wants to see a double. Hard-earned Barney Rubble. Hold on to your hats. A 3-bagger would be more than welcome. Getting ready for a spare attempt. Pickup. So close. Fixing it now. Trying to smack down pin 6. Herky spare. Yummy. Beautiful strike on last frame. I wouldn't bet my life on a Barney Rubble. Got pins 6, 8, 9, and 10. Picking up heavy lead. Got pins 1, 3, 4, and 5. What? I loved how the pins fell last time. A double would make this place go crazy. Got pins 6, 9, and 10. Clean it up, sad. Leave. Got pins 4, 7, and 8. Good. This could be a start for a streak. A double is in the making. The hit did not seem perfect. Trying to smack down pins 1 and 2. Got pin 1. Oh, so close. Some more pin action is needed. Pin 8 must be dealt with now. Pickup. Look at that. The earlier frame was beautiful. This could end up at a Barney Rubble. As you can see, it's not easy trying to smack down a double wood. Cleared that one. Bad leave is looming at the other end of the lane. Got pins 2, 5, 8, and 9. It came down to this. A washout waiting at the deck. And now it's the time to go for a pickup. Let's see this. Delicious spare. That didn't go as planned. Trying to convert. Ooh, smelly. Leave. Nice pickup. The sun doesn't always shine. Clean it up. Sixer and the 10th pin. Spare. What a strike. Let's see what happens next. I really hope we will see a Barney Rubble. Got it, I know. You hear that? The engine is humming. Here's a go for your turkey.
Oh, man.
Almost. Cleaning up. Pin 4. Delicious spare. Pins 3, 6, and 7 to convert. Beautiful split conversion. The machine is started. Trying to make it a rhino. Getting ready for a spare attempt. Got pin 10. That's it. Continuing after awesome strike, everyone wants to see a Barney Rubble. As you can see, it's not easy. Cleaning up pin 7. Delicious pickup. Yes, a pleasing strike. The previous throw was great. The rhino attempt is on. Oh, so close. Pin 7 to convert. Cleaned up on that one. Great. Superb performance earlier. Here's a go for a Barney Rubble. Yes! The points are soaring, but can this continue? Here's a serious attempt for a 3-bagger. No way. All right, it's time to dust it off. Trying to pick up pins 1, 2, and 4. Got pins 1 and 2. You rarely see that happen. Like that. The earlier frame was beautiful. Looking for a Barney Rubble. What a triple points at stake. I really hope we'll see a 3-bagger. That seemed to lack some pin action. Cleaning up a double wood. Got the second pin. Picking up pins 1, 2, and 4. Yummy. Cleaned up on that one. It's a strike. I loved how the pins fell last time. I'm all in for a Barney Rubble. The 7th pin to clean up. Cleaned up on that one. Pleasing strike. Will this be the start for a streak? Looking for a Barney Rubble. Oh my gosh! Ooh, the engine is humming. Is it going to be a turkey? Great. Waiting to see yet another great throw. Here's a go for a home run. Pins 1, 3, and 9 to convert. Nice pickup. Going strong with a strike. Beautiful, beautiful performance. Bunker strike. Lively pin action on the previous frame. I wouldn't bet my life on a double. And now it's the time to go for a pickup. Cleaned up a strike. Lively pin action on the previous frame. This could end up a double. Beautiful double. We are at it now. A turkey or total meltdown. The 7th pin, waiting at the deck. Great spare. Up in the game with a strike. I really like the last throw. I wouldn't bet my life on a rhino. Far out. Barney Rubble. This player seems to be getting warmed up. Going for a 3-bagger. Yummy. Warm-up is definitely done now. This could end up in a hand bone. Magnificent home run. The machine has started. A 5er would be more than welcome. Scored a strike. It's a make-or-break moment. Here's a shot for Bratberger. As you can see, it's not easy. Pins 6 and 10 must be dealt with now. Sumptuous pickup. And here's how you stand out from the rest. Barney Rubble. So close. Trying to convert pin 10. Great pickup. Uh-oh. No luck with that one. A small mistake there. A double wood to convert. Got the 3rd pin. trying to smack down pins 1, 2, and 4. Got the king pin and the second pin. The last roll proved decisive. A double would be more than welcome. Oh, so close. I hope this roll will be better. The second pin to clean up. Swank, key, cleared that one. Good strike. The pin action on last throw was beautiful. Will we see a Barney Rubble? Picking up pins 1, 2, and 7. Cleared that one. Snazzy strike. The last hit was very effective. Here's a serious attempt for a double. Picking up the 8th pin and the 10th pin. Got pin 10. Got a strike. Continuing after awesome strike, going for a double. Rolling with the 8th pin. Swanky pickup. What? I really like the last throw. Is it going to be a double? Continuing with a strike. The plane is about to fly. A 3-bagger is the goal for this throw. How did that happen? Cleaning up. Pin 10. Herky cleaned up on that one well. Trying to smack down the 6th pin. Pick up. It came down to this. Let's see how the second throw goes. Snazzy cleanup. The last roll from this player looked awesome. Trying to make it Barney Rubble. So close. Dusting it off now. Rolling with pin 8. What if cleaned up on that one well. Trying to pick up the head pin and the second pin. Pick up. And now it's the time to go for a pickup. Swanky strike. Lively pin action in the previous frame. Next up is a double. Cleaned up a strike. Looking forward to this throw. Aiming for a turkey. Rolling with smelly leave. Got pins 2, 4, and 7. Whoa! Cranking the engine now. A Barney Rubble or mental breakdown? This player seems to be getting warmed up for turkey or a mental breakdown. Let's watch. That's a turkey. Warm-up is definitely done now. Next up is a ham bone. Almost. Sixer to convert. Clean up. close. Picking up the 6th pin. Cleared that one. Oh my gosh! Smelly. Leave to convert. Yummy spare. Getting ready for a spare attempt. Gorgeous cleanup. The 10th pin is looming at the other end of the lane. Funky cleanup. Trying to convert, dreaded. Leave. Got pin 1. The king pin and the 2nd pin waiting at the deck. Cleared that one. That didn't go as planned. Let's see how the 2nd throw goes. Got pin 7. Trying to convert pin 8. Cleaned up on that one well. Well, that ended up in the gutter. There's some cleaning up to do. Funky pickup. Funky strike. The earlier frame was nice and clean. I hope we'll see a double. Trying to convert pins 4, 6, and 7. Got the 7th pin. Pin 10, waiting at the deck. What up? Cleaned up on that one well. Nice. Beautiful strike on last frame. Next up is a rhino. Great. Waiting to see yet another great throw. I hope we'll see a 3-bagger. Oh my gosh! Triple points at stake. I hope we'll see a hambo. Funky strike. Waiting to see yet another great throw. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 5-bagger. So close. Continuing with pin 10. Herky pickup. The earlier frame was beautiful. Next up is a rhino. Picking up pins 1, 2, and 8. Ah! left something to be desired. A double wood must be dealt with now. Beautiful spare. Up in the game with a strike. Is another strike coming? Aiming for a double. Going strong with a strike. The points are soaring, but can this continue? This could end up for turkey. This never happens too often. So close. Pin 10 to convert. Good spare. That's a strike. The pin action on last throw was beautiful. Going for it, a Barney Rubble. Oh, so close. Continuing with the 8th pin. Cleaned up on that one well. Good. Will this be a start for a streak? The crowd demands a rhino. So close. Yikes. It's hard. Cleaning up. Pin 10. Spare. Almost. Can this be fixed? Now it's the time to go for a pickup. Let's see this. Funky pickup. Trying to pick up pins. 1, 2, and 4. Gorgeous. Cleanup. Some more pin action is needed. Trying to pick up pins 1 and 2. Got pin 1. Scored a strike. Great roll on last frame. Here's a serious attempt for a double. Almost, but now it's the time to go for a pickup. Like that. The last hit was very effective. A double would be more than welcome. The machine has started. I hope we'll see the 3-bagger. Yeah! The streak is on. I really hope we'll see a home run. Yeah! We are at it now. A 5-bagger would make this place go crazy. Oh! And now it's the time to go for a pickup. Let's see this. Far out. Strike. Trying to repeat the strike from last frame. This player is going for a double. Oh, so close. Rolling with pin 10. Swanky. Cleaned up on that one well. Stunning strike. The last throw of this player was like it. Here's a shot for a Barney Rubble. Far out, Barney Rubble. Waiting to see yet another great throw. Hey, everyone wants to see the 3-bagger. Almost. Pin 10 to convert. What a cleanup. This player is becoming my idol. So close. Picking up the 10th pin. Great spare. strong with a strike. Now, we'll see an attempt to start a streak. A double is in the making. Trying to convert pin 10. Beautiful. Cleaned up on that one well. Look at that. Will this be a start for a streak? Here's a serious attempt for a Barney Rubble. Oh my gosh! Pins are getting a beating. A turkey. Make this place go crazy. Oh, so close. Pin 10 to convert. Spare. No luck with that one. And now it's the time to go for a pickup. Let's see this. Spare. Great. This could be a start for a streak. This could end up in a double. That's a double. You hear that? The engine is running. I wouldn't bet my life on a turkey. Scored a three-bagger. I think we all want to see this one play out well. Here's an attempt to get the four-bagger. That's it. Pins are getting a beating. One more strike, two, or five-bagger. This player is becoming my idol. So close. And now it's the time to go for a pickup. Beautiful spare. Tired. Leave to pick up. Spare. Funky strike. This could be a start for a streak. I wouldn't bet my life on a Barney Rubble. Oh my gosh! Waiting to see yet another great throw. I wouldn't bet my life on a turkey. Yeah! It's been strong for a few frames from this play. I'm all in for a four-bagger. Rolled a four-bagger. The game is on. Here we are, trying to make it a brat. Bad luck. You know, the sun doesn't always shine. And now it's the time to go for a pickup. Let's see this. Got the first pin. Good. Continuing after awesome strike. One more strike to a double. And now it's the time to go for a pickup. Cleaned up a strike. Will this be a start for a streak? I'm betting for a rhino. A double wood must be dealt with now. Strike has landed. Let's see what happens next. I wouldn't bet my life on a double. It's hard. And now it's the time to go for a pickup. Let's see this. Clean up. Hey, it's time to dust it off. Let's do this. Let's see how the second throw goes. Gorgeous pickup. A pleasing strike. Lively pin action on the previous frame. It would be crazy to see a double. Far out. Barney Rubble. Looking forward to this throw. A 3-bagger or a total meltdown. Which will it be? Ho-ho! Looking forward to this throw. Will we see a ham bone? Almost. Rolling with pin 5. Cleanup. Strike. This could be a start for a streak. The sight is fixed on a Barney Rubble. Far out. Strike. Triple points at stake. This player is going for a 3-bagger. Magnificent strike. The machine has started. Looking for a home run. Trying to convert pins 4 and 7. Sumptuous. Cleaned up on that one. Beautiful performance.